Hello, it is I, Ludin, and this is how to fight Nier in granblue versus Rising. A small note, although this video has UL versus Nier specific tips, a lot of general tips for other characters should still apply as well. How to fight Nier in neutral. Let's start with Jump You Puppet. Some Niers really love to spam this. To deal with this, you have 3 different steps. Step 1 is if you can react on time. In this case, you can either do a DP, an anti-air button, or spot dodge and press 5L. When hitting the puppet, this will disable the puppet for 4 seconds, in which Nier cannot use the puppet, giving you a big advantage to pressure Nier. Step 2 is if you block the puppet. Now you can just press 5L or a button that reaches afterwards to disable the puppet. Step 3. There is one frame trap that Nier can do, and that is light reversal 623L. This is a frame trap after you block the puppet, but she doesn't get much from it. She can also do ex.dp, but if she wants to do the follow-up, it will cost a lot of hearts and all her cooldowns. One more note, be careful if the puppet is behind you, then it becomes very scary. In most cases, block first and then try to find an opening. Unless if you can react in time, then use 2H to stop the puppet. Just like with Jump You, the same thing applies for 2 and 4L special. After blocking this, you can press 5L or 2L. However, keep in mind that sometimes 5L or 2L will whiff, like with UL. But if your 2M is fast enough, you can do 2M and this will also work. If the Nier wants to, just like with Jump You, she can do a light reversal or X reversal. The third thing in neutral I want to talk about is Nier 6XL. Her 6XL is very good and very fast, so Niers like to abuse this. If possible, try to stand at the edge of Nier 6XL range and dance in and out of the range so it twists. Then you can whiff punish this. On knockdown, they like to wait a bit and then do 6XL. So one thing you can do here is walk forward and then backdash out of range to whiff punish this. Finally, one more thing they like to do is sweep in neutral. This sweep has a lot of range and is hard to whiff punish. The best thing to do if they whiff the sweep is either whiff punish with sweep or sweep into advancing special for pressure. How to fight Nier on Wake Up. We all know why Wake Up is included, and it's mainly for ex.dp. Nier players will abuse this move whenever they can, since they get a ton of damage and a setup afterwards. Some notes first. Try to avoid 6XL, since you can't do a dodge or a cancel afterwards. So 6XL is kinda banned in this matchup. Just like with UL, auto parry also does not work. Here are some things you can do against this. The first option is light into dodge. It's okay, but you do give up your turn if they block. Second option is for UL, but other characters might have a similar option. It is a meaty 5H. Since this is a multi-hit, you have more time to confirm if they do an ex.dp or not. So you do meaty 5H. In case they do an X reversal on the second hit from 5H, you do medium DP 623M. If they block, you can go into various pressure options. After 5L, it's best to go for 5H, since here you get the same options as before, meaty or not. How to fight Nier, pressure and blockstrings. The Nier blockstrings and pressure are pretty straightforward. Usually it's either a plus button in throw or another button or 236L. The thing I want to talk about here is the blockstring in 236L. Say for example 5LLL into 236L. The first mind games here is before the 236L and 22L. If you guess correct when the 236L comes and dodge this, you can always punish with a button before 22L comes out. Or in the case of UL, you can also do 2 and 4H, stance, and then from stance H into 5L. Side note, I think if you have quick reflexes, you can do a medium DP before the 236L comes out. If they read that you will spot dodge, however, they can punish you with dash throw or walk H button, so don't overuse this. If you block the 236L, you can spot dodge the 22L follow-up so you don't get pulled in. But you are -7, so it's also not your turn. Just like with 236L, you can 2 and 4H to get out of this, but this time you don't get a punish. And again, don't overuse the dodge. If they read this, then they can punish you for this. If you block the 22L, you are -7. So in this case, it's the regular pressure situations. As a final note here, just be careful if they try to get a 236M in. They should not do this, but sometimes they try, so look out for this. How to find Nier setups after ex.dp. The last part of this video is on ex.dp. There are a ton of setups for this, but I will try to give some examples. The first one is the regular one, it's the cross-up overhand. Next, it's a jump high or low. Throw is also possible if they want to see what you do. Finally, and this is something we'll see a lot more on a higher level, it's the guard cancel bait. If you play UL, you have a pretty good option here. It's 2 and 4H before 236M hits you. It's hard to time, but you can get out and you can punish the puppet afterwards. So far, I haven't seen any Nier player punish me for this. In general, I would say try to see what the opponent does first and then try to find a guard cancel spot. Most of them won't bait guard cancel and try to do a setup. If they do, you can guard cancel. It's a cheap price to get out with 1 bravery point and they lose a lot of hearts. Just be careful if you see that they try to bait your guard cancel. Thanks for watching.